recorded and I got a massage. Treated myself. It is a lady day. Can you do a cartwheel? Not a request. I can do a cartwheel. I love doing cartwheels. I love being a little girl. Do a cartwheel, bitch. Tell you what, I was walking in that massage parlor and I couldn't, like, I remember just being like, my hand, the pain is going all the way down my shoulders on my hand. Lighting looks good, thanks. I am a baby with pain. I don't like it. And I used to suffer through. I remember when I fell off the back of a pickup truck and I had blood going down my head and they brought me to a gas station to hose me off. That's a Louisiana hospital, baby. And I was just like, I'm hurting. But I didn't want to say, like, drive me to the fucking hospital because I'd be like, that's too much. Oh, I can't impose. I'm just like bleeding. This thing that I can't impose on these people. They dropped me off at my house, and I think it's because they didn't want to get in trouble because they were driving the car. And I remember my mom, I was taking a bath later on that night after my friend came and took me to the hospital, and my mom said, like, I was in so much pain, bathing in Epsom salt. I knew I couldn't sleep that night because I had a concussion. And I heard my mom say, she wore a bikini, so she made them, they got all hot and bothered looking at her. When will she learn her lesson? And I remember just being like in pain and thinking like, well, I guess I gotta suck it up because I don't want them to think I'm weak and I'm a bad girl. That's fucking crazy. And people wonder why I left. They wonder why I left. I think I left maybe a month after that, and they were like, why is she gone so fast? Ooh, thank you, Uncanny Rachel. It's controversial, but I really do like Bikram 90. It's always the same thing, just easy to find on YouTube. Just heat your room up and do it. Hot yoga. How do you distinguish a massage parlor from a brothel? Because it seems like the massage parlors are often a front. This place had a legit sign that says, we do not do sexual favors. Sorry. So I think a sign is in order. And it's a shame we have to do that. But yeah, this place had a sign. You can also go to Burke Williams. They're a little pricier, but they're like a chain. I guess just call them and then just be like, I want a legit massage. This isn't like a front, right? I don't know. It's sad. I want people to, if you enjoy it, because I know some sex workers who enjoy it, and if you enjoy it, you should do it freely and not be bothered, right? But also, there are lots of people pulling women into sex work against their will, and the people that do that should burn in hell. They should burn in hell forever. Also, I saw a picture on the internet. It's this beautiful young woman getting married to a guy, and then I had no idea she's a porn star. I don't know, but all these guys were so mad she's getting married. So obviously you knew she was a porn star. Okay, so you've masturbated to her, and somehow she doesn't deserve pleasure because you jacked it? But she gave you pleasure. She's not allowed that? Because you touched your penis thinking about it? Was very weird. If sex workers want to get married and get pregnant, it's none of your fucking business. Let them be happy, for God's sake. I'll check it out. Yeah, do some hot yoga. I had no idea this woman was a porn star. I was just like, oh, she's pretty, she's happy. What else are we going to talk about? All those times we've been in pain and had to suck it up for the greater good. Do I have people watching? Not really. I like to get recommendations from the people who do the gym all the time. Oh yeah, it's also good to just like mix it up. Like I like lifting weights, but then sometimes I'll go do a yoga class, or I'll go swimming, or take a long walk, go on a hike. You know, if you just like lift weights all the time, you're only working a certain kind of muscles a certain kind of way, and strength isn't measured one way. Strength is measured lots of different ways. Like, how fast do you run? Can you pick yourself up? You know, can you pull yourself up on this building? Whatever. It's not like how much weight can you lift. That's only one facet of strength. I tried to be a suicide girl when I was 19, speaking of porn. Obviously, I was kind of dumb and didn't know what I was doing. So what is a suicide girl? I do like coffee. I like coffee. I like it iced. Not really porn, more like softcore. Oh, so they're like girls with tattoos, I think, right? And then they're all like flashing you their tattoos. Do it. I was hanging out with one girl at this party, and we were taking pictures, and I was like, oh, can I post it? This looks really cute. And she's like, yeah, but don't have my handle in there, because she was like, I'm on the whore side of Twitter. And I was like, oh, okay. But she looked really happy. She looked like this is what she wants to do. And I was like, okay, I just hope these men aren't making you feel bad. My friend would have a deal to deal with that when she did that. Dudes with boners hoping she would help. When she did massages? No, 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 no way. I read some Twitter thread the other day that said white women are sex tourists. Like, we go to South America and Africa and have sex with the boys there. And I was like, I think that's a lie. I don't know the women you're talking to, but I have never met one in real life. I don't think that's true. Let me know in the chat if you have gone to Kenya to suck off a little boy. I fucking doubt it. Yes, I totally refer. Child at 14, disgusting. Hello, Moon. That is sort of absurd. Sorry you had to deal with that. I would have quit too. Plant Instagram. I cater my social media to things I like. I like plants, animals, femininity, women, feminine voices. That's what I want. And every now and then, I'll see these like alpha male types pop up on it, because you know how the algorithm's always changing, and they like pop up on my screen. And I'm like, what is this? I don't want to see this foul opinion. And I just block. I block a lot of people on social media. Any of those alpha pills, get the fuck out of here. I don't think it's a tribute to white women specifically. I think they said white women. They're like, white women love. And I was just like, who are these women? Facebook always gives me sexist truck memes. I don't get it. Yeah, we tell them exactly what we want. And it's not based on my likes, because I'm not liking any of this shit. Hey, Amber, it looks good. Weather over there. What's about? Evergreen 2021. I am in LA. It is 90 degrees. Sweating like a whore in church. Tell you what, I'm sweating like a whore in church. Should I go to this party, or should I fucking not? I have a big day tomorrow. I have a big day. I'm gonna go to a museum with a friend, and then I'm gonna go hang out with a guy friend. 71 with a heat advisory here in Seattle. It's too hot. How have you been treating self-care? Massage today, a lot of just kind of minding my own business. I think that's a big self-care tactic that's free. I actually like when the advertising has nothing to do with me. It makes me think I've tricked the algorithm. Oh, and you're just like, how did you find me? Me. Do what's in your heart. Hey man, Sunny Keller. Yes, I've been making fancy smoothies. Ooh, you know what I got that I'm excited about? Flaxseed. I feel like a 90-year-old woman. I got a big old case of flaxseed for like $3 at the grocery store. It's supposed to have a lot of like omega vitamins for you. It's supposed to be good for your digestion. I have been digesting a lot. Put that in my yogurt in the morning. Highly recommended. What, has anybody tried flaxseed? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. What's in your fancy smoothies? Spinach, fruit, flax is great. We're all old ladies these days. You and your flaxseed, me and my plants. No helicopter, ice cream truck, or police. I know. What is it? Are they pranking me? I swear by Huel, if you've heard of it. I think it has flaxseed in it. Oh, Huel, Huel. Okay. It'll make your hair shiny and your poop substantial. I've done flaxseed oil. I like it. I'm all about that natural. I was on the sort of natural granola stuff for a while, and then I noticed I was way more anxious. I was way more broke because all my money went into getting like, hold on, it's you can add flaxseed to bread. My husband just flushed the toilet. It's been an hour. Oh, Malmacita, he's in there. Glad you went and peed in the yard. I've heard flaxseed oil is really nice. I've been adding flax seeds to baked oatmeal. Hey. Apple cider vinegar pills. Look at us. We are just having good bowel movements on this stream. Collecting rare plants a few weeks ago, and now I'm obsessed. That's nice. Yeah, that sort of crunchy granola lifestyle. I remember I was like at the self-checkout and my grocery bill was so expensive because I had to get organic, all of it's organic. And then I was touching the receipt paper and I thought like, oh, don't touch the receipt paper, it's got chemicals. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? And then I went and I like ate well, but then I got some ice cream and I was like, okay, I feel much better. It's really nice, yeah. But that like crunchy stuff where it's just like every meal has to be high protein, organic, raw milk, raw eggs from the farm, you know, gotta get workout in today, and I was just, at a certain point you really start feeling, I start feeling very anxious, like I'm not doing enough. I think the people leading those crunchy movements are probably liars. My bowels are bloody, and look, I've been eating strange things from beyond reality. About to get fridge in my room, and then save me so much money. Yes, Demon Whiskey Nick, get a fridge in your room. Get some yogurt. That's good for you. You got to get your ass and half a titty. I'm taking these products for vaginal health. Ooh, vaginal health. I live off my chicken's eggs. Any other eggs taste like water to me. Yeah. Just don't crumple the receipt. Thank you, Adam Eve. I think it's a mix. You know what I mean? Like, have a beer, have a Bud Light, and a cigarette if you want, and chill out. Like, that sort of calmness is going to be better for you in the long run. Again, a lot of those crunchy people, I think, are either liars or they're in a cult. There's got to be some kind of cult going on. It's also a right-wing pipeline. I was like looking up if sunflower seeds are good for my skin, and then 3 clicks later, it was like about skull mass and race. And I was like, what is this? What are you talking about? Hi, little Ash. At this point, I just focus on eating lots of fruits and vegetables. Yes, that's it. That's all you can do. I did keto for a while and lost a bunch of weight, but I was miserable. Yes, I did keto for a while, and I also lost a bunch of weight and was also absolutely miserable. I remember getting a whole roasted chicken and then sitting on the park and eating it with my bare hands because I was starving, and then slopped up to my little apartment and passed out for like 10 minutes, just like at that hot, sweaty sleep, and then woke up like, because I had to go like do a show. Awful. Thanks, Katie Rachel. It's all about balance. A right-wing pipeline. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I want to be healthy. Don't we all want to be healthy? But I don't want to be a bigot. You need to listen to QAnon Anonymous. It's so amazing. They document right-wing pipelines. Oh, yeah. And they're very easy. Also, YouTube has a big right-wing pipeline. I think it's less so than what it was in 2016. But they're way. So I mostly just eat boiled eggs, cheese, and almonds. Do not recommend. I hope you watched the Love and Saucers documentary. No, what's that? What's Love and Saucers? No, keto isn't for everybody. And anybody who says they are, who's just like, you just got to eat keto and drop the weight, they're probably going to try to sell you on some supplements. Watch out. Watch out for these diet people. I was hanging out at a party with these 2 people that were so physically fit, not an ounce of body fat on them. And I was like, what do you do? And they're like, we're trainers. And I was like, oh man, like, what do you do? And they're like, can't tell you, you got to get a gym membership with us. And I was like, man, fuck. Anybody that fit and healthy is like trying to sell you on something. Yeah, you got to be careful what you click. The algorithm is rough. Yeah, you click on one thing. I was clicking on some like conspiracy theory videos from some guy because I thought he was pretty interesting, and then 5 seconds later I'm getting Jordan Peterson videos. I'm like, what does this have to do with like Chinese companies buying land in America. Like, what's going on? Can I be liberal and also recognize that that's also a thing? Is that possible? Please? This guy who claimed to have been abducted for several years, and he paints his adventure. Oh, interesting. Love and Saucers. Is it on Netflix, Hulu? You really want one of the prints? Get it. Treat yourself. Q&A killed any fun you held within conspiracy theory? Yes. Yes, I used to look into all this stuff. It's free on YouTube. I might watch that tonight. That's exactly what I'm going to go do. Speaking of conspiracies, you're looking up whether the sunflower seeds are healthy for your skin. Next you know, you're in a Mormon threesome drama video. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Stray Toasters. Woo, 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 woo. QAnon is just boomers not understanding the internet. I think it is. Methinks it is. I just can't get, age is just a number. Unless you're trying to have sex with somebody underage, then it is very much a number. But, if you're 20 and you want to get to bed by 8 p.m., go to bed at 8 p.m. If you're 46 and you want to start your party at 10 p.m., start your party at 10 p.m., okay? Like, don't grow up. It's a loser's game. I think a lot of my happiness comes from just like, I don't know, trying to think positive, just trying to laugh. That's good for you. It's good for your skin. You want to laugh. Love and Saucers is incredible. I went down a transvestigation rabbit hole recently, not because I think people are promoting it in the right way, but because it's so unhinged and ridiculous. Transvestigation. Oh, so like people that are trans and someone's investigating that? Is that what it is? This is why you can't run for office. No, I can't. I'm about to turn 30 with my twin sister. Is going to be awesome. Oh, that's going to be great. I think the real conspiracy is that the ones who run the world, the rich bastards, want to divide. Yes, they want to divide us. They want us all, because the more we're fighting like this, the less we're like, hey, so about that pension you've taken away, we're going to need that back, and if you don't, we will storm your office. They basically believe all celebrities are transgender. Interesting. I don't think that's true, but it's funny. But it also started with the anti-cynicism bullshit from 150 years ago. Now, every conspiracy is based on how some people own the world. Yes, instead of talking about how rich fuckers do rich fuckery. Yes, because there's poor Jewish people. Well, that's just silly. Yeah, I know some famous people and they are not transgender. I mean, if you want to be, that's a fun conspiracy theory. That like Julia Roberts was a man. Okay. All right. Okay. Ed and I were looking into our episode next week is going to be on the apocalypse and all the ways the world has almost ended. And boy, oh boy, without giving away too many spoilers, the world has almost ended, beknownst to our knowledge, so many times. Like, when I was really looking into it, I was just like, oh shit. I was like, at that point in time, when the asteroid almost hit, I remember being in line for Taco Bell and just being like, they don't have Mexican pizza. And like, there was literally an asteroid that almost hit the earth. In ancient Greek literature, Tiresias, the blind prophet, apparently got his skills in prophecy because he lived as a both woman and a man. This is a myth, of course, but I think it's interesting how ancient cultures handled gender. I think they handled it better than we do today. The Mayan calendar, Y2K. I don't know. Yep. An asteroid almost hit Earth March of this year, in fact. It would have been smaller. It wouldn't have decimated the Earth, but I mean, they would be like an entire continent trying to find a place to go or like wiped off the map. I think that would have pretty much decimated us. Like, oh man, what a sham. Does anybody know anybody that like hid out during Y2K and like told their boss to go fuck off the night before and then had to go back into work on Monday and be like, the world didn't end, so can I get my job back? China's sending shit up to space and it's just landing in random places. Boo. Boo. I was looking up, there's this guy who is a Japanese scientist who is just checking out the H951 bird flu. And he wanted to see how the flu transmits from animal to animal and from like a bird to a rabbit, you know what I mean, from different species. And he was modifying it. He was modifying the virus to the point where human beings couldn't have the autoimmunity to get it out of us, right? And so that was around 2011. And then a bunch of world scientists were like, what the fuck are you doing? And they stopped the procedure. And then in 2019, a bunch of scientists got together on the US side and said, hey buddy, what's this flu thing you're doing? Let's work on that some more. And they worked on it in secret. A bunch of scientists from Harvard were upset by it because apparently it costs a lot of money, costs a lot of time, but there's private documents not being released to the public, which 2019, I mean, that's oddly close to 2020, and I wonder if we have something to do with all this. We went to Disney in Orlando because she felt that the world was going to end. Disney is the place to be. No, don't go to Disney. They'll suck your soul right out of your dick over there. No. Me and my family partied and watched the world party. I was 14. My mom doomsday prepped for Y2K. Little Ash, what does she have? Like beans and rice? Batteries? Water bottles? Canned goods? Well, I mean, it's not like you couldn't drink the water afterwards. Did she like open up the prepper water? You know, it was just like, I guess it didn't happen. It's funny how people, especially wacko religious people, have tried to predict the end of the world, when the world will end. My grandfather was a Southern Baptist preacher, rest in hell, and he was a bad man who said that the world was going to end in his lifetime. I remember like looking at his writings, his journal, and he thought the world was just getting too chaotic. These kids these days, and he said it has to end in my lifetime because there's no way it can continue. I think every generation people have thought the world was going to end in their generation because we can't fathom the world going on without us. The world's been running before me and it will run after me, right? We just cannot fathom that it will keep spinning and people will keep living and breathing and dying and not know who you are. So everybody thinks the world's going to end in their lifetime. At church lock-in, and they turn the lights off at midnight to make us think the grid had failed. No fucking way. So you were at a church lock-in during Y2K, and they turned off the lights, and they're like, woo! The world ends every generation. Remember early pandemic days when everyone's seeing rivers running clear and smog clearing over cities, and no one did anything to keep it that way? The best. Yes, and like animals were coming out. That is child abuse. That is child abuse. They locked you in that fucking room, and then we're like, oh, because they turned the hallway lights off. They forgot to turn the hallway lights off. What a bunch of idiots. It's always good to have at least 3 months worth of food in your home. That saved me when I've had to quit horrible jobs or the pandemic. Yes. I will say, before the pandemic, I was just like, I gotta save money, and I don't know why. And I'm glad I did, because I lost my fucking job, because I was a bartender. And now, I honestly think that before the next presidential election, we should all be training in running as fast and as far as we can, and how to use some kind of weapon. And I don't mean to be an alarmist, maybe I am, but every single major presidential election has been total chaos, and it's been getting worse and worse and worse every single time. What the fuck are they gonna do to us the next time we go? What's gonna happen? 2023, right? Because 2019 or 2024, I forget. But run. Learn how to run real fast and real long. Learn how to swim. 2024 are getting worse every single fucking election. Yeah, Demon Whiskey, they're getting worse and worse. And here's the thing, they think they're in the minority and that they're victims. I can't travel where you live, where these right-wingers live. I can go to Hollywood, California, not even the rest of California. Like if I were to go to Northern California, I'd be got, baby. I can go to New York City. That's about it. As far as like me taking a road trip by myself across country, nope, not doing that. Because I am outnumbered. Hello, Eximov. Nice seeing you again. How you doing? They are coming for a second CUMM. Yes, they are coming. They want a second civil war to happen so badly, but I'm sure Russia and China would love nothing more than for America to split up. Yes, we have our differences, but you sit here, we are going to deal with it. We're going to deal with this democratically. I know everybody hates democracy right now, but I'm sure other countries on the world stage are looking at us, licking their lips, like we are a Christmas goose getting put in the oven for dinner. With the fact that we're talking about civil war, I do not want that to happen. Also, like I left Louisiana and moved to New York City. It was hard for me. I had to be a selfish woman, saving and scrounging every penny I made, looking on the ground for change so I could eat that night. That was how I got out. That was hard. Imagine having to get another passport, having to go across state line checks. 20 times harder, 1,000,000 times harder. It wouldn't be America anymore. I would have been here earlier, but I'm getting ready for my job interview with this company. Well, good luck for LiDAR technician. Let's all give XVAMOXV a little prayer, a little thought that you get that job. Howard Stern and Bradley Cooper are running for office in 2024. Yep, the world is turning into a little SNL joke. Yes, it is. The huge shame about this to me is not democracy. This is what happens when democracy is sidelined by oligarchs. Yeah, it's all oligarchs. I think we have 5 companies running this world. Politicians are all a facade. It's almost like there isn't a Democratic or Republican Party. There's Nestle and there's Cheetos or whoever the fuck. There's there's Nestle and Goodyear tires. That's who we're voting for. It's not politicians. Oh, great episode today. Oh, you liked it? Thanks, Demon Whiskey. Thank you. One of my favorite conspiracy theories is the Bilderberg group. So what is that? What is the Bilderberg group? Let me know. Hot wine. Hot wine. I love booty. Find all the booty. Nestle and ExxonMobil. Yeah, that's about it. Storm them. I mean, honestly, people are like I said before, what are we doing with these small-time cons? What are you doing breaking into a Target and stealing $50 worth of groceries? Go break into Exxon's factories and just go fuck them up. Go find who runs the oil companies, go into their summer home and steal all their furniture. How about that? We're thinking too small here, all right? We need to get the big guys, get the big boys. Go to Nancy Pelosi's winter ski getaway and then steal her TV. Now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. Hot wine. I had a Cuban friend cut the head of the snake off. Well, that sounds very Cuban to me. If things go real shit, we should bring back real life 1600s piracy. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. I need some good book recommendations for my forever travel time coming up. I'm Kenny Rachel. I am reading a Danielle Steele book called Beautiful. And it's about a model that gets her face blown off. And then she has to deal with her own thoughts. Her mom died, her lover died, so she's just like dealing with a lot of depression, electronics. I saw NASA scientist who chained himself to a Chase bank. It was just pleading with people. I don't think that video is real. I think that's a paid actor, which we should take climate change seriously, but hey, it should be ExxonMobil taking it seriously, and I don't think they fucking do. And honestly, I'm really tired of these big companies telling me that I gotta recycle and pay more money for these specialty bags. Bitch, BP just spilled the oil into the ocean. Give me my real straw for my drink. Please? Can I have my real straw? I went through the Suez Canal 3 times in the Navy. I love that. It was, I bet. So the Suez Canal, is that, that's between North and South, right here? Bloop. Is that the Suez Canal? Hi, Jay. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. We're just talking about stealing, conning, grifting. Anytime somebody like grifts the rich and they're just like, they pretend to be rich, like that girl who, she's like, I'm a billionaire, and then like made friends with all the billionaire people and like took some of their money. I'm just like, yes! She, I think, went to jail. Why? Free her. Free her. She did nothing wrong. It's when you con the wealthy, they're always just like, wait a minute. No. We're supposed to do that to you. And then they throw you in jail forever. But they can con, give us the overdraft fees, please. Or also like, what's the last con I had? Oh, right. When I was at the fucking gas station and I bought an energy drink and I got charged 35 cents. I know it's just 35 cents, but it's the principle of the thing to use a card. But they also had a sign that said, we don't accept cash. And it was like a line behind me. I wanted to cause a stink. Believe me, I wanted to cause a fucking stink-a-link because I'm like, you have a sign that says no cash allowed due to COVID-19, why ever the fuck that is. And then you're going to charge me 35 cents? So I got to pay you so I can pay you? Again, break into the ExxonMobil, their CEO, break into their house and smash their TVs. Smash them all. Take you a dookie turd and fucking write fuck you with your own shit. Make it a biological hazard in their fucking house and steal their jewels. Can we do this? Just a reminder, this is a funny stream. It's sarcasm. What a scam. California is strange. Gotta charge me so you can charge me. We'll see what happens when I break into your house with a baseball bat. The only reason you go there to hang out with me? Thanks. The French scientist who posted pictures of a distant star seen by the Webb telescope was just chorizo. It was, wait. So this French scientist was like, it's a distant star, and it's chorizo? Without the murder. I don't know. By the way, I just want to say that this little talk I'm doing, it's just funny. I don't really want you to break in the ExxonMobil's CEO's home and steal their money. Don't do it. Don't. Boo. Don't break into the Nestle headquarters. Don't. And steal all their car batteries. Don't do it. Peace. I want peace, right? Don't go to Elon Musk's factory and take a shit in the middle of the floor, okay? We're good people here, right? Jeff Bezos, don't find him and hog tie him to a chair. Don't, okay? It's peaceful. It's a peaceful stream. Don't do it. It's insured by the same company that insures your home or car. They're taking it from your pockets. If you do it, there's going to be a better way to get them. I mean, all these people stealing money out of a cash register, what are you getting? $100? God, there's bigger money out there. Scam them. Any planning it would be doing is hanging. Fuck them with a chainsaw. Right. Hi, RobBobBob408. Thanks for tuning in. We're just talking peace and love. No big deal. No big deal. I think that's why wealthy people want to go to Mars so bad, is because they know that in like 10 years, maybe less, poor people, there's going to be a lot of us, and then we're just going to be like, oh, so we're going to go to your house and take you over. And I also think that's why a lot of our tax money is going to the police and military. You start doing some of that shit, you'll see exactly where your tax money goes. And it's not for the roads, baby. Peace and love. Have you read, oh, shit. I haven't, Demon Whiskey. I wish there was a paper I could write it down. I want to write it down, I'm so sorry. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this weekend. It's a waste of money and resources, but on the side, we get all those insufferable cunts, we get them out of here. I have a little theory that even if you do get rid of all of them, you're going to get a new billionaire class of people, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to be like, how do I kill this group of people to make money? Rocket the rich. They need to audit the military budget. Audit the military and tax the churches. Really. If church is going to be a political partner, if they're going to play the game, tax them. They tax me. I hate seeing my tax money. Hey, if my tax money was going for roads and schools and teachers and or just bridges, helpful, so the kids can eat, whatever, I'm great. But right now, it's going so big old chud lips over here in the military or in the police force can get his 6th gun and his body launcher rocket, whatever the fuck you want. That's what's going to. And hey, I'd be fine with that if they're here to protect me, but they're not. They're here to protect Chase Bank. They're here to protect CEOs. They're not here to protect you. No, they're not. No, they're not. Resources for the homeless. Hey, maybe, but it's not going to that. It's like I'm paying my school bully. That's what it is. I feel like I'm paying my school bully lunch money, and I'm like, I can't eat every single day of lunch because he's just like, give me your money, I feel like the most local taxpayer dollars go to build stadiums. I mean, if you want to build a stadium, even that's fine. Hey, it's camaraderie. People spend money there. Kids can run around and play. There's sports teams that influences more money in the town. If you want to build a stadium, that's fucking great. I genuinely wish we had a say of where our taxes go. Like, I would love to specify each year 34% to education, 30% to roads, social programs, and whatever is left to the military. Yeah. But we don't. It's people who, it's really up to local elections. That's where your bottom dollar is going to go. We all die. Those gold shark tanks don't pay for themselves. No, they don't. No, they don't. There is one family in California that owns pistachios farms, and what are those little red things that are inside of fruit? I forget what they are. Like, you cut the fruit open, pomegranates and pistachios, and they own farms in LA, in California. So California is under a major drought, and we have a lot of propaganda that's like, don't run your shower for too long. You should get a smart toilet so it only flushes when you need. And I'm like, bitch, we don't need pomegranates and pistachios. This one family is hoarding all of the water to go to their one farm. Meanwhile, kids can't take a shower today. Get fucked. Go somewhere else. I don't need this. Sent my endless love. Thank you, Demon Whiskey. I am so sorry I haven't gotten to it. I'm so sorry. You are being lied to. Yeah, there's every day when I walk to the gym, I pass by this billboard that says, this is like an old man. He's just like standing there smiling. He's like, I love my smart water toilet. It makes my decision for me. And I'm like, what is this dumb at? So you must think I'm really dumb. Because what's going to happen with this smart toilet is it's not going to flush, if it's brown, flush it down. If it's yellow, let it mellow. It's not going to do that. What it's going to do is it's going to turn your home into a sewer pipe and never flush it. And meanwhile, the Kardashians in Calabasas are going to flush. They're going to take private jets. People are going to do whatever the fuck they want. It's just make a bigger divide. That's all it is. Smart water toilet. Yes, a smart water toilet. It is, swear to God, is going to turn your home into a third world country. It's going to smell, because it's not going to flush it down when it's brown. No, it's not. Don't fucking talk to me. Sorry. Sometimes men yell at me on the other side of the gate. And I know I was just talking about the elite, but we do have a gate here. Sometimes people will come and they'll shake it and they'll scream at me. And I run and hide. Beverly Hills got so outraged when they couldn't water their lawns due to water restrictions. Yes. Yes, they will. All these water restrictions and brownouts. LA has a lot of brownouts during the summer where it's like, hey, we're going to conserve electricity, so we're all in this together, and like you're going to not have electricity for a little bit and this block's not for a little bit. What happens is Beverly Hills, Calabasas, Malibu, they're going to get their electricity. Places that won't is a lot of poor neighborhoods. They're going to get shut off all the time. That's what happens. Get out of here. That's what fucking happens. Can those men just hear a woman that is being loud about something? Yeah, don't you know I'm being mad? Don't bother me. I don't even like the electric car windows, never mind a toilet. And this whole thing with Amazon, they have to pay like, not Amazon, I think one of those Tesla cars or something, it was like you can pay $16 a month to have your car seat heated. Get fucked. I want to buy a car seat heater and put it in my thing, and then I own it, and then I never have to fucking talk to you again, okay? There's no subscription service. I'm never seeing you again. I own this, and goodbye. You know what I mean? No, that was BMW? BMW, thank you, chat. Get fucked. Not you guys, but BMW. $16 a month for your car heater. You're on a date with your aunt. Ooh, the real Jilly, how'd it go? How'd the date go? My Mini is technically a BMW. They better quit that. I don't know. Smart water toilets. I feel like right now, ever since 2020, we're kind of doing a changing of the guard with our leadership. There's a lot of leaders, right on the street. There's a lot of leaders that are leaving office, resigning, assassinated. You know, there's a lot of people going out, new people coming in. And these new people, it's going to be, with the changing of the guard, there's going to be some things that are going to be kind of clunky, right? So a lot of stuff, and I've just noticed this as I've been traveling, seeing the world. We're seeing a lot of people leaving and a new work resource coming in, right? So a lot of the things that we're used to the trash getting picked up at a certain day. We're used to having Starbucks has simple syrup. You know what I mean? Little things like that. There's little bitty things that are going to start missing. They're going to start going away. And we're kind of going to be in a clunky transition time. Like, example, I was looking for a place. I had like an hour to kill the other day, and I was like, well, I'll just go to this one place, and I'll just go get a beer and just like sit for an hour. And they were closed down. But then on Google, it says that they're open. Little things like that. You're just like, oh, okay. Well, I guess Google was wrong. You didn't update it. All right, cool. And then like you call for an Uber, and then it's going to be like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Because there's less people on the road. Things like that. Shuts off. Oop, sorry about. Electric toilet? No way. So the power goes out and you can't flush? No thanks. Yes, but they're trying to push it, and they're trying to push it with this new Green Deal. Here's the reason why. I want to go healthy for the environment, but a lot of people that are implementing these ideas, they don't want to go healthy themselves, and they're using it to fuck us over. They're just going to fuck us over. They're not going to get a green toilet. They're not going to do that. Arby's got rid of their salads, and I was pretty upset. Because you have a big poopsie? Maybe. Fuck Tesla and Elon. But anyways, we're going to have a big clunky transition. Cameras don't work. You can flush as many times as I want. Exactly. Absolutely. It's all about controlling the masses. The masses need to rise above the 1%. Yes, there's more of us than there are them. They use police not to protect. It's a big lie that the military and the police are here to protect us. They're not. They're here to protect the 1%. Cut the middleman and poop into bags. Never pay for water again. There you go. There you go. People even talk about a refrigerator that's on the grid, and like, what happens there? You know, say we have another brownout and I'm not allowed to open my refrigerator because I have to save energy. Meanwhile, I'm thirsty and I need water. Like, I don't trust this at all. I don't trust this at all. This sort of new green agenda that's being pushed down us. And maybe because I live in California, which is a big city, so I'm just seeing, and I'm walking around everywhere, I just see the propaganda everywhere. I don't trust it. I don't think this is for our benefit at all. Let's go full water world. Brownout. Brownouts are like lighter than a blackout. So blackout is like whole city, no energy, no power, no water, no nothing. A brownout is like your power is going to be cut out for like a couple hours today to save energy. LA does that a lot. They cut it out in certain communities, never in the rich communities. Nobody's here for us. All big suppression attempts. If you buy smart appliances, be aware the security of the Wi-Fi they connect to. Also, fuck Roomba. Amazon can now, they can now hear every single word you say. Yep. In your own home. Don't Enron do this exact same fucking thing? Didn't Enron, like try to own everything? When will they learn? All these companies and I get it, you want to make money, but at a certain point, like, aren't you happy? Aren't you happy? You have like 6 yachts. I don't get it. It makes me wonder how much the rest of the country gets all this shoved down their throat. I know we are a huge state, but even if we adopt all these changes, it'll be negated. Yes. Man, my friend has a smart freezer where you have to say ice, ice, and ice will come out. And I didn't say it loud enough, and I'm just like screaming at the freezer, ice, give me ice, I need ice, ice. I just look like an insane person. Need you, hi. I'm texting with my best guy friend. He's an 8, but personality and life with wise, he's a 10. We live in different cities, otherwise I'd date him in a heartbeat if I could. How do we get the good guys? Come ego to get it. Oh, Wisconsin. You can do long distance, especially if you really like him. You know, there's ways you can do it. If you like somebody, you can make it happen. FaceTime, letters, go and see each other. You can make it work if you like it, if you like him enough. How far away do you live? Is it across country? The musical Urinetown? Yes, I have. You have to pay to pee, and if you don't, the corporation pushes you out of a building. It's a very underrated musical. I have heard of Urinetown. I haven't seen it, but I've heard it. It's a dystopia. Time for me to get way off the grid. Maybe I'll find a way to join in. We'll see. I'm a cert fraud examiner. You'll be amazed at all the ways they hack you. Chef Destroyer, do tell. Tell us some of the ways. You have to fucking talk to the fridge. Yes, Moon Moth. Yes, you have to talk to the fridge. You were supposed to say baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. For them, it's all about the numbers and being in the green. That would make me murderous. You can picture me screaming at this ice machine. You've been just friends for 15 years? Well, maybe it sounds like you should kick it up. Kick it up. And especially if there's a civil war, you can now go to him and be like, baby, I'm scared. Hi, Nipple Sprinkles. Thanks for tuning in. We're just talking about technology. I don't know. I was doing something lately that was just like, for no reason, had to be plugged in. I think it was, I forget what it was. And I was like, why are we plugging this in? It used to just work. I think it was like headphones. I forget. It was something that's like, wait, why do I have to plug this in? Nothing like a good old-fashioned natural breeze, yes. I pray this letter finds you well before the rickets take my dog leg. Oh well. Eleanor kind of asked, I do tarot on my streams. I'll probably do tarot today. What was I going to talk about? How should I approach my loud-ass upstairs neighbors stomping around at 6 a.m.? I just moved in and I don't want to be a jerk. Maybe knock on their door and maybe just like talk to them and say like, oh, hi, I noticed that it's kind of loud at 6 a.m. I'm still sleeping or I have to get up and go to work or whatever. And then just kind of talk to them very nicely face to face. Just get a feel. maybe come in with like, get a cake from your local grocery store and then just be like, hi, I'm new, and just like get a sense of them. Maybe get a sense of them. Your frantic voice is amazing and brings me to my knees with laughter every time you use it. You're amazing on the show. Thank you. There were no tickets left, and I DM'd Henry, Eddie, and Holden. Henry got back to me in 5 minutes, and Eddie put me on the list. What an amazing community we have made. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad you got to see the show, Demon Whiskey. Antebellum, I do look like, you look like Civil War with these. Yes. Yeah, just like bring a cake or like some cupcakes. Be like, hi, I'm the new neighbor. And then maybe just go like suss it out first. And just be like, I'm living right downstairs. Woo, Write the leasing office. Give them a cake, but put laxatives in it. So a regular that I haven't met yet came in today, and he literally sat at the bar for 8 hours. Probably was still there. He's super, super nice, but God, he didn't stop talking the entire shift. He's probably sad. So this dude, his name is Oatmeal, was talking to another random at the bar out of the blue, says, once an alien spacecraft hit me in the head, with no hint of joy, joke in his voice. Sounds like a bar regular at a small town bar, nipple sprinkles. Enjoy it. You'll get those guys. They're lonely. They will sit there for 8 hours. I used to have this guy, one of my regulars. His name was Mr. Binky. And yes, his kids did live down the street. And no, he never spoke to them. He was an old alcoholic. And he wasn't even that old. I think he was like 45, which is not old. But he looked about 75 because he drank and he smoked. He just didn't care about his body. He didn't eat. You gotta eat. You gotta eat, people. And so what he would do is he was a pool shark, and we had a pool table in the back, and he'd say, like anybody that would come in, he would say, hey kids, I bet you $20 that I will beat you in pool. You won't even get a shot in, and I'll beat you with the end of this broomstick. And so every kid was like, all right, old man. And they slapped down a $20 bill, and every time he did it, he's a pool shark, he got him, and he would go sit back down at the bar. And they did that old alcoholic thing where they put the money right there by the beer, and then they change it out for you. You know what I mean? That old alcoholic game. How do you do with those pigtails? Pretty good. I gotta have it because of the heat. This is how I wear my hair at the gym. We oatmeal. Yes, we are oatmeal. Oatmeal, what's the deal? Oh, so many messages I missed. What's the deal? You come to the bar, what's an awkward feel? Don't take it too bad, just keeping it real. Yes. Random guy at that bar asked Oatmeal if he was on mushrooms or something, and Oatmeal was like, duh, but it still happened. Oh, so he was on mushrooms, but he says, yeah, duh, I was. Of course Oatmeal's on mushrooms. Maybe he could be on mushrooms and also have an alien trip. I would say just be blessed with these stories and memories and just be like, yeah, Oatmeal, okay, great. You're always going to get those people. They come and sit around for hours. Good weed and whiskey. Mushrooms bring him closer to the mothership. Ooh, how long have I been on here? I'm going to guess 45 minutes. 7:14? No, wait. An hour and a half? No way have I been on here an hour and a half. Sorry, guys. Hour 15. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. I had no idea. Just chilling, drinking while on mushrooms. Wow, an hour 15. Do we think it's time for tarot or no? It is so sweaty in LA that I have my mascara dripping down my face. Time for me to get naked? No, I'm not going to do that. No. Hi, Ambery91. Thanks for tuning in. Danke for tuning in. We are chatting about, our evil corporate overlords. I have a big weekend tomorrow. I'm going to go with a friend to a museum who has passes, so it's going to be free. And I'm going to go on a date with a fella who's very nice. He's nice. Look at that. Hi, I'm pretty drunk after jacking. Oh, that's great. Good for you. And thank you, Wisconsin. Thank you, darling. I need to gift you a reading from my mother. I watched a woman come into my mother's shop as if she was pulled into it. And within 5 minutes, my mother was helping this woman. She's been reading for about 35 years. Yes. Read me. And so many edibles. That's great. That's great. He's a nice fella. You know what? It makes me feel good that there's nice people out there. And I'm just taking it casual. I'm just going to be real nice and sweet and easy peasy. Not investing anything into it. Yeah, send me a DM. Send me a DM. So what should I ask? If you're joining into us, after about an hour, I do pull these bad boys out. What does on the rocks mean? Oh, rocks is like alcohol. So like rocks meaning ice. I wish I had ice because it's very hot. Give me hope. It's very hot. What about, I have a lot going on this weekend. Keep it sleazy. James Bond. It's what they throw at the whores and witches in the Bible. Yes, also that. We love it. Am I a MILF? I'm not a MILF. I'm not a mom. But I think MILF these days is like anybody over 22. Honestly. I'm in a relationship with a book. I love being single, but sometimes lonely. However, I love what I'm writing. I'm a teenager. You've been called a MILF? Oh, look what popped up. I didn't even ask a question, but whatever this was. I was kind of thinking about this weekend. What does this mean? 8 of Pentacles. It looks like hard work. This looks like hard work paying off, is what it looks like. To me, I'm going to start just kind of looking at the pictures and like vibing with it. I'm going to ask about this weekend. I'm just going to be thinking about this weekend. I'm still going to be looking into chat, and I'm going to pull some cards out, and we're going to talk about it. That's it. Hi, bye. Hi. Wisconsin, thank you so much. Hi, babe436. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, Jonathan Stone 92. How is everybody? Are we doing good? It's hot. It's 90 something degrees in LA. Oh. This is a bunch of times this card has come up for me. A lonely path. It looks like a lonely path. Finances. That's what, I would say Amber Pentacles usually means finances. Go for a swim and keep writing. Demon Whiskey Nick, thank you for sending the book to me. I'm going to look at it this weekend. I'm going to look at it. This weekend. The Fool. Oh. I got this. And I got this. This looks like, okay, so let's dissect this, right, without turning to the book. So she's blindfolded. It's 2 swords. It looks like going into a situation unknowing and having to like block and guard yourself. But the fact that she's upside down, I'm guessing it's kind of like going into a situation unknowing, but maybe knowing. I'm just chilling after a really long week, working double shifts at my FedEx job, and I had a crappy day. Oh, this weekend away. I'm sorry, Jonathan Stone 92. I hope you feel better. Yes, upside down though. These 2 swords are upside down. We've had this one last time, and it's actually better than you think, because this way is just like, oh no, but then this way they're like falling out of you. That's what we discovered last time. Cups. Usually Cups is about emotions. This looks like a long, intuitive journey, right? Burn, burn, burn. Sorcery Witch, running up that hill. So this looks like some kind of long intuitive journey, right? I'm going to be going places. I'm going to be seeing things. And then this looks like deceit when it's like this, but when it's like this, it's not deceit. Happiness? Going into situations I don't understand? Upside down Ten of Swords of nails is a bed of nails rather than death. Oh, so what is a bed of 10? Okay. What does it mean? Keep it saucy, pertinent, and light. Let me look to the little bookie. The 10 of Swords. Isn't this exciting, you guys? Am I losing you? Fuck this? No. We're not gonna fuck this. 10 of Swords reverse. Advantage, profit, success, power, and authority. So I'm going to be in some kind of advantage, some kind of powerful thing and authority. 2 of Swords, imposture, falsehood, disloyalty. That's what this means when it's like this. So I'm going to be going lots of fun places, feeling my vibe, having a good time. I'm going to feel like I'm very powerful. But then maybe someone's going to be disloyal. Oh, you're also heading out? Am I ruining the vibe with this? Am I ruining the vibe? Page of Pentacles upside down. Nah. If someone is good at this, let me know. Someone's going to be disloyal to me. It's not me. Okay, thanks. You love it? Disloyal. I'm going to be very powerful. Traveling lots of places, feeling lots of things. And at the end feel disloyal. I don't think so. I'm just getting dressed and have to leave for lunch with my husband at 11. Well, Moth Goddess, thanks for tuning in. Maybe I'm disloyal to myself. Maybe I'll do something that I wouldn't normally do. Maybe something that I've always been like, I don't do that. And then I do. No, good vibes? It's good vibes? Yes! I'm the vibe. I love witchy shit, even if I don't believe in it. I write about horror fantasy. It's all fun. Yes. Yeah, make out time and I get out. Boop, boop. It's good vibes. It's entertaining. What else should I ask? I asked about this weekend. Let's ask about, so my God, this guy wrote me about a book situation. And I sent him off some samples, and I didn't hear from him for a long time. And I was like, oh, he hates me. He hates me. And I got a little depressed, and I didn't write. He just wrote me back and said, like, oh, we bought a house. I had to move in. I've been so busy, but I want to work with you. And now I'm like, oh, fuck. Because I, like, stopped doing my writings. I stopped writing, you know, because I got in a little depressive spell because I thought it was bad. So what do? I'm going to write all day Sunday. Am I in a bad spot? I'm going to ask Sarah about that. What should I do looking forward with this book guy? What's going on? Let me think. I need to know with a bookie. Just keep writing. Okay. Fake it till you make it. Book. I'm going to kind of separate them all. I like doing like this. The book. I'll say his name in my head, but I won't say the name to chat. You can't force creativity. You're right. You are right. What should I do? Ooh. Oh, we have the 3 of Pentacles. This looks like a masonry kind of thing. Okay. You're super creative? I am the co-host of The Brighter Side. Thank you. Pages and pages. Oop. I saw a card I didn't like, so it didn't quite hop out, and I put it back. Whoa! Oh, the Queen of Wands upside down. Oh. Isn't this fun? Why does that dude have a hump? Oh, it's good? Nipple sprinkles tell me more about the Three of Pentacles, because that means like hard work paying off. That's what it looks like. I don't know what the Queen of Wands means. Upside down. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff run out, but here we go. This was up. I have this. This looks like a fight, like I'm fighting for what I want. Fuck me. Oh my God. Ooh. A bunch of them fell on the ground. Artistic expression. Ooh, what is the Queen of Wands look like? So right side up, this looks like she is the Mistress. She is the mystical lady. I'm guessing when it's like this, it's more like pragmatism. A fight I've seen is the struggle to create, like a bunch of jerks trying to build a barn. Ooh. Ooh. You like my nails? Thank you. I did them the other day. Actually, this looks kind of bad. Look at this. Tardakinesia or something. Let's see. What does the Queen of Wands upside down mean? I'm going to guess that this means like pragmatism, because this looks like mysticism, and upside down looks more like, let's see, Queen of Wands. I love it. I hope that people tune into this stream late and they're like, what is this crazy woman? Good economical, jealousy. Okay, so good economical, obliging, serviceable also signifies opposition, jealousy, deceit, infidelity. Whoa. Economical. I am not going to a party so I can write more. I'll say that. I already told people, I was like, I can't make it to this because I have to like work. Five of Wands. Imitation, a sham fight, the strenuous competition and struggle of the search after riches and fortune. Hence, some attributions say it's the card of gold, gain, and opulence. So it looks like I'm a lot of like probably going to be fake fighting in my own head. I think that's what it is. A lot of that on Sunday, because Sunday's my day to get it done. I think I'm going to be a lot of like, I'm the worst. That's what it looks like. And a lot of like, sorry guys, I can't make it. And using my craft for good. Okay, and what's the Chariot upside down? I think the Chariot means to move fast, post haste. Upside down means taking your time. Riot, dispute, defeat. All right. Give yourself, it's all about writing and being creative, being caught up in your own head. Give yourself a breather. Maybe I'm at war with myself. Isn't this interesting, you guys? I dump salads on my fucking piss-filled malted floor and losing an entire salad. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know, you lost a salad. Examolov. You lost it all over your floor. I would say don't eat it because it sounds like your floor is nasty. And you're not going to cook. You can't cook a salad. You know what I mean? Do you have boxed mac and cheese? Any of those in your toss it? It is. Oh, toss it twice. Maybe that's it. I'm sorry. I've done that before where I was like very excited for dinner and I dropped it on the floor and I honestly I almost cried. Almost. Because I was so hungry. I was so tired and I was like making this thing and it fell on the floor and I was like, fuck. I ordered Domino's. That's what I ended up doing. And I said to myself, Amber, I want you to remember this moment. Because it was so bad, I almost cried. I said, remember this moment. Always have some kind of ramen noodles, boxed mac and cheese, some bullshit. Because I like to eat healthy and like make my food. But if I'm starving and I'm tired and I drop it on the floor, we're going to save money and calories by simply reaching into your pantry and getting it done. You ate it anyway? Oh, Domino's, because I ordered Domino's. I don't have a fridge in my room yet. I think Domino's might be the way to go. Domino's might be the way to go, Eximov. Gonna wash the fridge. Oh, that'll be exciting, Demon Whiskey. Oh, I'm sorry, Eximov. The flavor. Well, hey, brighter side, you can clean your floor. Wipe up the salad, throw it away, get some soap and water on that floor, washy, washy, wash, and now you're gonna have a clean floor. Hey, I bet the floor is gonna be cleaner now than it was before you dropped your salad. Bye, Moon Moth God. Bye, Moon Goddess. Why am I saying Moon Moth Goddess? Bye, Moon Goddess, Diana. Which is the best fast food pizza? Probably, I don't know. I like 7-Eleven fast food pizza. This floor is going to be completely replaced. Oh, LOL, the brighter side. Yeah, gotta find a brighter side somehow. Replace that floor. Little Caesars. They're bang for your buck. Ooh, this wine. I need some ice. My hospice Maltese pissed and shit all over, but I am a tile guy. Eximov, you gotta clean that tile. You gotta clean that tile. Little Caesars is underrated. And also, didn't the CEO of Little Caesars help out Rosa Parks in her later times? Like help her eat and live and like have an apartment somewhere. Didn't that happen? I think Little Caesars is truly the best because they also have crazy bread. Yeah. Maybe they're based in Detroit. I don't know. I think that's just what I've heard. It might be Twitter lore. Look it up. Let me know. I was going to the day before I left the CEO. Was a good man. More bang for your buck. I feel like that's the thing with Rosa Parks. Yeah, I think the CEO of Little Caesars Pizza like helped out Rosa Parks later in her life. Man, you know, there was this guy. Who was he? The guy who was all about evolution. What's his fucking name? One of those guys. So he hated altruism. He was like, people don't need to help each other because you should only help your own family because he only wanted people to help their own family, propagate their own lineage, and then like that's it, right? And he had a heart attack on Christmas Day. Good riddance, you fucker. Good riddance. Darwin, yes. I believe it's either Darwin or, yeah, I think it's Darwin. He had a heart attack on Christmas Day. Yep, he hated altruism. He thought it was stupid. He was like, you shouldn't be helping other people. You should only help yourself because you are the only species that should survive. And then he was like, no one invited me to their white elephant party. Oh, he's fucking died. We should support everybody. Hail evolution, but I think it's some shitty way of thinking. I think so too. We should all like help each other out. Aren't we the one with the human race? We should be a white elephant. I don't know. I saw a video of this like elderly woman being beaten up in a nursing home. It was so sad. And wouldn't you know it, a bunch of the comments and the quote retweets were of men who were like, see, feminists, this is going to be you with no kids in the nursing home. And I was like, how do you know that this woman doesn't have any kids? She's still getting beaten up, and that's very sad. You don't give a fuck about her. You just want to make her as some kind of like, prop her up as like a, ooh, scary time for these other girls. So you don't really care about her. You wouldn't care about these other girls. You only care about yourself. And that is making people feel like shit, which I'm sure is what they feel like every day, all day. Just remember, when people try to make you feel like shit, people want other people to feel as though they feel inside. So if you're talking to somebody and they're just nasty, 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 and you feel this within yourself, get away, block them, go, stand up, walk out of the room. They need you more than you need them, you know? When I was bartending, there was this one piece of shit that would come by every day, and he was a plastic surgeon, and he would always talk about like what he would do to people's bodies and faces, like without them asking. Imagine somebody sitting down next to somebody and then being like, I would give you a little bit over here and like tuck in the ears, and people are like, what are you talking about? He was a real piece of shit. His wife left him and he had no friends, so that's what he does all day, is just give unrequited plastic surgeon advice. Projection is real and people should show you themselves so quickly. Yes. And that's why you should like really pay attention to how you feel, because sometimes people are really sneaky with their projection. And you're talking to somebody and you're like, why do I feel like shit? I don't know. That's a sign. That is your body is giving you a sign to leave. Because sometimes people are really sneaky about it. Sometimes they'll like neg you just a little bit. You don't quite realize it. Or they'll talk about themselves the whole time. Or they'll cut you off and be like, that's stupid. More on them. These people exist. And I lately just walk away. I used to be like, no, I got to defend myself. And now I'm like, peace. You have already made up your mind and you are a full-grown human being. I do not need to be here. Bye. That's why you see all those like podcasts, especially ones where they like hate women and they always bring women on. Ladies, don't do it. Don't go. They need you more than you need them. Don't show up. Let these dudes sit there and lick their nuts alone. Let them complain. I love going to Israel to make their women fucked. Oh my God, helium stonks. Imagine breeding out your race and not getting it. What's going on here? What's going on here? Helium stonks, day trades. We're all Mr. Little Bunny, rabbit foaming at the mouth. Projection is real and people will show you themselves. Yes, they will show you themselves so quickly. Nothing can be said to them to change anything regardless. You can't change a miserable person's mind. You can't make a miserable person happy. You can be happy, be happy all you can. Go frolic. Drink some water, get some sunshine, listen to some good music. Like, be as happy as you can, but you can't make other people happy. If they're miserable, I'm quoting Natural Born Killers. Oh, man. Well. Helium stonks, day trades. Welcome to the things. How is everybody? It's like an hour and a half in. I've only had a glass and a half of wine. I'm doing pretty good. Little sips. Oh, hot wine. Ain't it? The Wayne Gale interview. What's the Wayne Gale interview? You're about to pass out? Oh, little Ash. Well, I guess I should boogie also. I'm going to say an hour and a half is good. Should I go to this party? I'm not feeling it. I'm going to ask the cards. I'm going to ask the cards about this party. It is like, how hot is it there? It's in the 90s. Amber, still not may recognize in chat, but at least I've never been the bitter guy. I'm hearing my bartender friend who's connected to a jazz piano bar, a small comedy club where my tall ass needs to hunch down to walk on the stairs. A bomb sushi spot in front of the street. Some people want to hate the world. I've noticed is working with health-wise. Oh, the ghost of Corey Haim. So you found, I'm sorry, I'm like losing. You found a comedy club that's like really far down that you can't walk? Where are you? A bomb sushi spot in front. I'm sorry, ghost of Corey Haim. I don't get it. I don't get it. We're asking about this party. My friend is turning 46. Oh, the emperor upside down. That means mental illness. All right, not going. All right, not going. That's enough for me. It's almost like I didn't want to go to begin with, and I was just looking for a reason not to go. Wow. Incredible. Life is short. 46, eat some dicks. She has more stamina and positivity than most 22-year-olds. You know what I mean? She's cool and tells it like it is. I like her. maybe I should go. Life is short, take more naps. I like that. Put that on a t-shirt. I like that a lot. Just wanted to say your Katrina story was super interesting on the Spun podcast. Thanks for sharing your story. Well, thanks, Cave Tunes. Thanks for listening. Just make an appearance and go. That's a good one. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, ooh, thank you. Thanks a lot. Ooh, I'm burping. All right, everybody. It's been wonderful. It's been a phenomenal stream. Irish exit. I hope everybody's going to have a good time. And I hope you have a good night. I'll see you soon. I'll stream again. And, yeah, have a good Friday night, everybody. Eat the ice cream. I need you to listen to the new single by Rina Sawayama. Okay, I will. Send it to me. I Can Walk. I'm saying how old the buildings are and the people are smaller. Love the open mic. Oh, people are smaller and the buildings are old. I see. I'm sorry, Corey Haim. Oh, man. Oh, was that Stonks guy? Humans, a.k.a. whole whites, need to breed like a mothball. Oh, Stonks. Okay. Okay, oop. Show chat. All right, everybody. I'll say bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll see you soon, sweethearts.